Hi, Collective. Back with another reading. Cleanse the space. Spirit, please cleanse the space. Clear the space of any negative energies sent to myself or the collective. Any negative hexes, curses, black magic, negative energy sent to myself or the collective will be returned to sender. Please close and shut that door behind us. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's get started. Please remember that gender and tarot are gender and time. Gender and time are fluid in tarot. So please switch the roles and the time as you see fit. I could be talking about he, but I could be saying she, talking about a he. Could be saying he, talking about a she. So you just switch it as you see fit. Also, if this message scares you in any way, it's not your message. Please leave it for someone else and pick up on a message that does resonate with you. You don't want to take on any messages or any issues, anything that does not belong to you. It's not fun. All right. Spirit of my highest white light, what messages do you have today for the collective? What do they need to be aware of, Spirit? What do you have today? Thank you, Spirit. Such a curious dream, grounding. Returning to reality. Someone's being asked to return to reality, or somebody is returning to reality. Coming to home, like grounding, like, when you wake up from a dream, okay? Someone is waking up to their life. Spirit, any more messages for the collective? What do they need to be aware of? Spirit, what do they need to be aware of? Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have this one, which is follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Somebody needs to follow their own advice. And this is this next one is nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Somebody needs to get real with themselves, okay? And somebody needs to somebody needs to start doing what is best for them. Okay, this person doesn't seem grounded at all. Someone here. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Somebody needs to investigate here. Either they need to look closely at something, they need to ask questions, or think before they act, okay? Set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction, or go in the right direction. Okay, let's get deeper into this, okay? But yeah, somebody seems a little scattered here. They don't seem to be grounded in any way. I feel like, someone here is in an illusion of some kind, I think. Somebody's not collecting they're not, somebody here takes things at surface level. They do not go down the rabbit hole. They don't try to investigate. They don't do their research. They just trust what people tell them. And I think that's the easiest way that you could, if you take action on something like that, that's the fastest way you can ruin your life, right? Who does that? A lot of people do that. A lot of people who don't want to do the work. People who don't want to learn for themselves. People who don't want to look at reality and like living in their illusions, okay? Spirit of my highest white light, what messages do you have for the collective? Starting with such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality. Somebody's returning to reality, Spirit, or being asked to return to reality. We have, this is an entity detachment, okay? You see the person here, and you see the whole, this person's possessed, okay? This could be, okay, so my belief, this is my belief, doesn't have to be anyone else's, okay? When you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with a demon, okay? If you're dealing with a person with narcissistic traits, but it's not a narcissist, they just kind of toxic and they need to heal, that is an entity attachment. That is a possession, a demonic possession, okay? So this is an entity attachment, which tells me somebody is possessed, okay? So it looks like somebody here is returning to their reality because they had a demonic attachment to them. Oh, not anymore, because endings are happening in their life. I believe they're getting rid of the demonic attachment. Spirit, can you clarify endings, please, and demonic attachment? Thank you. Single, sexy, and successful, and in their thoughts. Somebody sees you, collective, as single, sexy, and successful, which is why they're having these endings with this demonic attachment, okay? Entity or whatever. They see you as single, sexy, and successful, and they're in their thoughts about it, okay? Spirit, can you clarify thoughts? Why are they in their thoughts? Why not about their own life? Yeah, you're a light worker, starseed, or you're very intuitive. You could be a high priestess. They're in their thoughts about you, okay? Possibly, what they did something bad with this demonic attachment here. They're possibly in their thoughts about you. They see you as single, sexy, and successful. Spirit, can you clarify intuitive, Kev? Yeah, they're having an awakening about you. All right, let's go to follow your own good advice. Spirit, trust yourself. You know what's best for you. Spirit, clarify, follow your own good advice. Clarification to follow, trust yourself. And you know what's best for you. Spirit, can we get clarification? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is a family. This family is needing to follow their own advice. They need to trust themselves, okay? Spirit, can you clarify family? Yeah, so they see you as a rich girl, okay? Or very abundant. They see you as very abundant personality or person. They're enamored with you. They have an animosity towards you. Possibly, yeah, they don't, the Ice Queen. Yeah, there's a Ice Queen. There's someone here who is unhealed, possibly sending you evil eye, jealousy, and envy. We got the entity attachment there. They're in their thoughts about you, okay? Let me go back through this again. So, there's a family here who sees you as very abundant, okay? They are looking at you, enamored with you, but they have animosity towards you, okay? Because they didn't follow their own good advice. They followed the advice of an Ice Queen instead. And you're a high priestess. Yeah, that's why you're abundant. You're abundant. And that's why they don't like that. They don't like that you're abundant. They want you to be, you know that saying, misery loves company? They want you to be miserable like them, and you're not. You left. You possibly blocked these people or walked away. They're in their thoughts and emotions and about you. You knew what was going on with this intuitive Kev in the first column. You knew what was happening, okay? You didn't want to have anything to do with these people. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Yeah, see what I said? They were full of nonsense. And you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with this. It's time to talk sense. Spirit, can you clarify nonsense? Yeah, see? Oh my gosh, they were being manipulated by a soulmate. Yeah, this is a soulmate. Could be a mother, father, brother, sister. They were being manipulated by a soulmate. So it could have been a parent that was manipulated by a sister. It could be an in-laws as well. They were being manipulated by that, and they're ascending. So they're they either see you as ascending, or they saw what happened with the nonsense and they're starting to ascend, but they're going through emotional pain. I think they see you ascending, okay? And you walked away from the nonsense, okay? You're like, it's time to talk sense. You possibly could be sharing your story, saying something. You possibly have a platform. You're saying something that makes sense. And these people don't make sense. You're ascended, okay? You're very ascended. And this is causing people to be in emotional pain. Possibly the only reason that they would be in so much pain is envy, jealousy. And two, they spread false narratives about you, and that you walked away. It wouldn't allow them to. It doesn't allow for you to fit their false narrative. So it's causing them to face reality, and it's causing them to be in emotional pain. Spirit, can you clarify emotional pain, please? Yeah, your hard work and efforts, or their hard work and efforts. Something about their, yeah, it's a divine masculine and a rising star. Okay, yeah, something that you're doing is elevating you, collective. And there's a divine masculine. You probably are in a relationship with a divine masculine. This is elevating you both, okay? And that's why they're in emotional pain. Because, I mean, you have to be really demonic to look at someone else's success and be in emotional pain because of that. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Somebody here needs to look closely. There's a boss here, okay? A boss or authority figure of some kind, okay? They need to investigate and ask questions, okay? And this is in the distant future about a house. There's a boss or an authority figure, could be a father figure or just a boss, a male boss in the distant future needs to ask questions about a house, okay? And because there's opposition about a house. Someone is getting opposition about a house, and it's a third-party situation. There's someone here, the third party, there's a third party karmic here. It could be a female. They're creating opposition to an authority figure regarding a house, okay? Possibly because it may be coming to you and they're trying to create opposition because of your divinity, and that's why it's coming to you. And the veil's been lifted. People see what's going on. People see the reality of the situation, which is good. It works in your favor, collective. Set your course, know where you want to go, have a plan in the right direction. Spirit, can you clarify, set the course? Set your course. You're being asked to set your course. You're an earth angel. You possibly already set your course. Yeah, you're starseed. There was false documentation. That was either false information, false statements, false narrative, false agreement, or false documentation about a starseed. Yeah. And the veil's lifted on that. And now you're a rising star because of that. Because there was false information. People tried to ruin your life, collective, okay? Because of jealousy and envy, okay? These people tried to spread a false narrative about you, and it went back and hit them back in the butt. Because you are trusted, okay? The narrative didn't stick. It went right back to them, okay? So it was a backfire. They tried to slander you, but it backfired. Yeah, because you're sitting in bliss. You're not even bothered by this. And they are they are having to deal with the consequences. Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, see? There's a community of people who tried to slander your name, okay? You are unbothered. You're trusted. Now the veil has been lifted to what was happening. Now that you're trusted, and yeah, these people look like idiots. Yeah, see? People trust you. You're trusted. Now this community, everyone sees that they were giving you the evil eye. And it's a priest, it's a religious person. Everybody sees them for who they are now. Wow. Collective, they know that they're obsessed with you, and the community is now protecting you. Wow, collective, this is crazy. Their obsession with you is unreal. This is ridiculous. So now there's there's an entity here who had an obsession with you, okay? It could have been a male figure that was working with the Jezebel, okay? Now the whole community, everybody that they spread false narratives, everyone can see what they did. Everyone sees that they tried to block your path and spread false narratives, but they were talking about themselves. Everybody sees them as this. Everybody sees that they have this unhealthy obsession with you. This could be religious people, and everyone sees that they're giving you evil eye. So what they tried to send to you only returned back to them. They wanted everyone to look at you like you were this disgusting demon, and now everyone is looking at them like that. So karma just backfired. Everything they sent to you backfired. And now you're the rising star. I hope this was helpful, collective. I'll be back with another message soon, and bye.